Kalka or herbal paste is an important component in medicated oil preparation. Usually, by definition, kalka means a fine paste, very fine paste. But when we talk about medicated oil preparation, we prefer to use a coarse powder soaked with a certain amount of water to make it just damp. Remember, whenever you are preparing kalka out of herbs for oil preparation, never use it completely dry or never add too much of water to it to make a kalka. So, how to decide the quantity of water useful for preparing the kalka for oily preparations? Here, we cannot generalize the quantity of water useful for preparing the kalka because different kind of herbal materials have different kind of water absorbing capacity. So, we go on adding water to the kalka. Usually, 2 times of water added to any powders is sufficient to soak them well. You need to take a coarse powder of herbal materials and add 2 times of water to it, mix it well and leave it for around 2 hours. In 2 hours, the herb will absorb maximum of the water. At any stage, if you feel that the water is not sufficient, you can add a little water again. There is a simple test to identify whether the kalka is perfect for oily preparation or not. Just take a little part of that soaked kalka and try to pinch it in your fingers. Means the kalka, the herbal portion is damp enough but it is not having so much of excessive water so that it may leave the water on your palm. So it is the perfectly soaked kalka when the kalka, the herbal powders are damp but while pinching or squeezing in your fist, it is not leaving any water. Means there is no extra water. The sufficient water quantity is there to make the kalka damp only. If the kalka is excessively wet, if there is excessive water in the kalka, while adding this kalka to your hot oil, it will behave differently. It will behave like we have added the water to the hot oil and it may spill out immediately. It has got two disadvantages. First one, it may cause accident, and another one, it will not diffuse the medicinal component properly what is expected through the medicated oil preparation procedure. Let us discuss about the quantity of kalka to be used in oily preparations. When quantity of kalka is not mentioned in the formula, the quantity of kalka is 1/4 of the oil if liquid part is water in the preparation. Kalka should be 1/6 of the oil if the liquid part used is kwatha, that is decoction. The quantity of kalka should be 1/8 of the oil if the liquid part used is swaras, that is juice of the fresh herbs. If oil preparation is mentioned with a decoction only, kwatha only, and there is no mention of kalka dravya, used same material used for decoction as a kalka. Apart from preparations with decoction, if particular preparation mentions oil preparation without kalka, that preparation can be done with the mentioned liquid only and without kalka. Now, when you are done with soaking of the kalka herbs, it is time to add kalka to the oil. For that, you need to preheat oil to 130 degrees Celsius. Now, if you have got a thermometer, you can use it to measure the temperature of hot oil. And if you don't have the thermometer, there is a desi nuskha to test whether the oil is sufficiently heated or not. Start gradually heating the oil. Get some green fresh basil leaves, that is tulsi leaves, from your garden, and go on adding the fresh green basil leaf one by one into the hot oil. Initially, you will observe that the green basil leaf is sinking into the oil and then trying to float, getting fried a little bit. When you further heat the oil to a higher temperature and then again add a basil leaf to it, you will observe that a basil leaf gets fried immediately after adding into hot oil with a chirping sound and immediately starts floating onto the top of oil. You can consider this temperature as an optimum temperature for adding kalka. At this stage, try to keep the temperature of oil constant. Oil should not be further heated beyond this level. For added safety, you may simply shut the heating source off and proceed for the process of adding kalka to the oil. Use a ladle with a long handle. Take the kalka step by step in small pieces and add into the hot oil with optimum care. Keep the handle low. Never drop a kalka into hot oil from a height. Always try to keep the hand low as possible as it can be. Now, when you add this kalka, this moist soaked kalka into hot oil at 130 degrees Celsius, you will observe that a lot of froth comes out of it. And here is the importance of having a large vessel, a 5 times larger vessel than the oil quantity. Whenever you add the kalka to the oil, a large quantity of froth appears in the oil. Continue frying, continue stirring for 2 to 10 minutes. After some time, you will see that froth starts subsiding. The duration of process of frying kalka depends on the quantity of oil and kalka into it. If you are having a smaller batch size like 1 to 2 kg, it will require around 2 to 3 minutes to fry the kalka. And if you are having larger batch sizes like 10 liters, you will need to fry the kalka for at least 10 minutes to achieve this stage. So, when the froth subsides, you can consider that the stage of frying kalka into hot oil is completed, and now it is time to move to your next step of oil preparation. When kalka is properly fried for 2 to 10 minutes as per the batch size, you will observe that the color, the fragrance, these things are already appeared into the oil in the first stage itself.